I've decided to call the title of today's planking session using yesterday to move forward, because during my 5-minute plank challenge, which you're seeing now, I remembered that I wanted to improve on how long I could last on the Starfish Plank. I forgot that I wanted to do it with proper form, but I just remembered that I wanted to improve on it. That said, though, when looking back at the footage, I did, in my opinion, do the Starfish Plank with proper form. I don't think my ass was too high or too low. However, I lasted only a few seconds. But it was with proper form, and for that reason I'd say I did better than yesterday in this regard, because I wasn't cheating. I wasn't purposefully lifting my ass higher so that it wouldn't work my core as much. I know I was doing that, and I can honestly say that I would say I was cheating. However, for today, as I said, I've done it. I lasted a few seconds with proper form, and obviously as I said, I lasted a few seconds. So when that happened, I fell on the floor basically, and I said, it's not my core, it's my shoulders more than anything. So this to me means that I need to train my shoulders more, which I can certainly do in the gym. I can use certain exercises to help train my shoulders more. So I find the Starfish Plank easier, because both today and yesterday it was working my shoulders quite a bit. When I was saying it's my shoulders more than anything, I mean it's my shoulders that's making me find that part of the Starfish Plank difficult. Is because of my shoulders, not really my core, as far as I'm aware at this point. And for that reason, because I fell, I decided to start from the beginning of the 30 seconds instead of pause and then carry on. Once that happened, I did the Starfish Plank for 30 seconds, and I did the elbow plank for 30 seconds, unbroken. I certainly could have stopped, but I really did believe in myself that I could push through. I was having that thought at around 20 seconds in of doing the elbow plank. I knew I could push through, or at least I genuinely believed I could push through, and I did, as you will see later on in the video. So after doing the 5-minute plank challenge, I did 3 sets of 1-minute planks, and then I did some push-ups. I'll talk about the planks first, and then I'll talk about the push-ups. Actually, before I do, I see myself doing plank arm raises, which I don't think I actually remember. I don't think I actually talked about. For this one, during this section, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do the rest of the planking challenge, but I decided to keep going. This is the part why I say I fell, and then thought it's my shoulders more than anything. It's what I'm saying right now, but it's the video is mute, so you can't hear it. But yeah, as for the plank arm raises, which you just saw me do, I didn't want to do the challenge. I didn't want to carry on, but I decided to keep going. I think the main reason for this could have been because it was way too hot. I found it too hot, and later on I opened the door so you can get some cool air in. And it also could be because I didn't have any food to eat. It's not that I prefer fasted workouts or anything like that. It's just that as soon as I wake up, I just want to get my planks. I want to get my planks done. Get my planks done and out the way so I have set aside more time to do other things in my life. But yeah, it certainly could have been because I didn't have any food to eat beforehand. But I'm not sure. But I personally think it was because I was finding it quite hot. So I take my top off and I open the door. Now, as for the 3 sets of 1 minute planks, I think my core certainly got stronger. Even though, as you can see here, I was shaking a bit. I was moving to the side. I was just laughing at how I fell back there. Probably wasn't needed, but honestly, it is a challenge after all. And that's how I reacted to it. It's finally done, hey. But anyway, as for the 3 sets of 1 minute planks, as the footage is now showing, I really do think I've certainly made an improvement on this, because in this first set here, which you will see sooner or later, I start moving back and forth so I can actually feel something. I can actually feel my core, my core training. I think it's starting to happen now. Yeah, it is. Even though it looks very slight, but I certainly do move back and forth. Oh, there you go, look. Moving a bit more there. But yeah, I was doing that so I could feel something. And after this set, I had a 2 minute break, because I thought I could go. I thought I could go again after 2 minutes, and I was able to. Just like in this set here, in the first set, I moved back and forth on the second set, but I stopped doing that early because my core found it challenging enough to do the second set without moving, let alone moving. However, the more I carry on doing this, that will change. I don't remember much of my thought process for the third set of planks. The only part that I really remember, as I was writing some notes down to talk about this video, is that I wasn't clenching my hands, or at least not as much. But yeah, I don't really remember much of the third set. I don't really remember much of what happened, other than the fact that I did it for 1 minute. And in between the second and third set, I had a 5 minute break instead, because my core was finding the planks quite challenging. However, that will change, and sooner or later I'll be doing many more advanced planks. However, this is just the start. This is just the start to bigger things, bigger and better things. My core is certainly going to get stronger the more I do this. That is for certain. Now, as for the push-ups, this is something that I've added today. This is an extra aspect that I've added today, and I want to do push-ups because I've thought for as long as my body transformation, for as long as I've been on my body transformation, that my chest has lacked size and strength. So I want to be doing some push-ups as well. Now I'm improving that regard. For the first set of push-ups, I did 3, and in the moment I thought that is enough. I can start from there and then improve in terms of how many I do. form as well, but at the time I didn't think that. I was just thinking about numbers, honestly. However, afterwards, I just a couple of minutes afterwards or so, I decided, nah, that's not enough. I'll do another 10, because 3 is extremely small, a small number to start off with, and I thought I could do more than that, regardless of whether or not it's broken. I just wanted to do 10 more. So I made the attempt to do, so I did the 3 push-ups in the first set, if you can call it a set. That's one set of 3 push-ups, but yeah, I have called it a set, which you will see in this video. I did that 3, and then I did 10. Actually, no, I didn't do 10. I did 9, and I attempted to do 10, but I reached my limits and I couldn't push myself up. So I decided to call it a day. But yeah, that's it. That's the end of me talking. Please enjoy the rest of this session. Peace.